We got it. Hot, 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 hot chocolate.
Like bells in the distance, we were dreamers.
The Polar Express. Woo woo. Directed by Robert Zemeckis, who would also go on to direct A Christmas Carol 2009 and is the 2004 instant Christmas classic. So, The Polar Express tells the story of this nameless boy who has become a non-believer in Santa Claus, except his sister is the exact opposite. So that is until one Christmas Eve, a, a mysterious trainer, the Polar Express, run by the conductor, played by Tom Hanks, whisks him off to the North Pole, including a bunch of other kids who he befriends, Hero Girl and this lonely boy, Billy. And he will not only get to meet the man in the red suit himself, but finally believe. Now, I am reviewing this movie as not only was I requested to recently by Charlie, who also requested the Miracle on 34th Street review, but yesterday I got to see Polar Express on the big screen for the first time with my good pal Ollie, who you will know from Pajak's perspective, and wow, it's even better than I remember it to be. This movie's a instant classic for the holidays, and we all know that. And this still remains the last great Robert Zemeckis movie, because boy, did his filmography go down the drain after this masterpiece. As Christmas Carol 2009 was all right for what it was, but the Polar Express is clearly the stronger of the two Christmas movies he made, and also Pinocchio 2022 is his greatest disaster piece. But at least we can rewatch the Polar Express each Christmas to look back on when Robert Zemeckis was good and when he was actually trying. And sure, some still call this movie overrated as it doesn't have the highest Rotten Tomatoes score, but who cares about that? So it's a still celebrated and watched by all Christmas movie lovers to this day, nearly 20 years on. And this is, well, such a different Christmas and believing in Santa kind of movie, as it's well, not only the first one to use a different style of animation with motion capture. Tom Hanks plays like 7 characters in this movie alone. I mean, the most obvious role being the conductor, which he excels at. He's also multi-talented at playing the ghost who the boy befriends on top of the train. He's just so good. He slips into other roles are like a chameleon. You don't even recognize it's Tom Hanks. But Tom Hanks deserves the biggest shout out for this movie, because playing multiple characters can be hectic, the and the majority of the characters in this movie don't even have names, which was a bolder move, with the exception of Billy. But I get why Robert Zemeckis did this approach, as to give the characters names and some extra character development about what home they came from before the train snatched them. It kind of would have taken away from uh, the purpose of the movie, which was the journey to the North Pole, and the boy's journey to restore his faith in Santa Claus and get his Christmas spirit back. And the teaser trailer for the Polar Express, I have to say, was absolutely perfect. Where they only showed the first 5 minutes when the boy goes outside his home, puts his dressing gown on, and is just in awe of this uh, Goliath train, and then the conductor's like, "Well, are you coming to the North Pole? Of course, this is the Polar Express." That was literally all the trailer needed to show. It's kept the journey of the train under wraps. Even the poster for this movie as well, the only posters for the film that I've seen in the marketing, but that just makes you want to see the movie all the more, just to find out where the heck this train is going, what's it all going to be about. And Warner Brothers are sure have the uh, greatest and most iconic movie trains. I mean, would you rather get on Hogwarts Express or Polar Express? That's a question for you guys in the comment section. This is also a darker Christmas movie than most, which I admire it for being a little edgier with the concept of the ghost living aboard the train. So kids are literally getting aboard a haunted train, and even when the ghost makes the puppets move in the puppet room scene to taunt the boy, yeah, that will give you the creeps and a half. And the uh, uh, characters themselves, though they don't have names, you still get a great sense of their character. Like the the boy certainly, though he's a non-believer, he still looks out for all of the kids on the train, and does pull the lever stopping the train so that Billy can get on, and it, even tries to get the hero girl's a ticket back to her, even though he stupidly loses it in the process. If I were to nitpick this movie, I do wish his sister could have come on the train and the adventure with him, because she is hardly in the film. We just see her at the very beginning and the very end. That's it. Oh, and Hero Girl, she's my favorite of the kids on the train easily. She's the Hermione of the Polar Express, and she's like a caring mother to not only the boy but to Billy. You can see why her ticket says Lee's by the very end of the movie, and Billy is the most sympathetic of the kids, because the poor kid feels like he's never had a good Christmas, but now is his chance to. Oh, and the conductor, yeah, he is uh, may come off as the strict head of the train to begin with, but he does still very much care about the kids who he is transporting to the North Pole. Him and Hero Girl, the boy, and Billy do form quite a bond as the movie progresses, and and the nerdy, quirky kid with the glasses who has no patience. Yeah, yeah. He needs to learn by the end to have more patience when it comes to getting what he wants. So this movie will have some decent lessons for kids to learn what Christmas is all about, and the uh, and and the train itself is a character. This train is colossal, and this movie has more roller coaster rider sequences than any other Christmas movie I've ever seen. I mean, Polar Express feels like a simulator at Universal Orlando at times. You can see it was made for 3D, and watching it on the big screen gives you uh, the full experience. And the motion capture visuals are still entirely hold up 19 years later, and making this one of the most visually stunning Christmas classics of all time. Even the journey of the hero girl's lost ticket is highly detailed. When her ticket is swept off the ground by a pack of wolves, then falls down a waterfall, then carried by an eagle who feeds it to her chick. And the build up to Santa's reveal in this movie is expertly timed and executed. And the North Pole in this movie, it's the most glamorous and biggest looking North Pole I've ever seen in a Christmas film. It has armies of elves, and it has the largest sack of toys and the largest Christmas tree you'll ever see. And it will get your goosebumps going when they all start singing Santa Claus is coming to town when Santa steps out. And this movie may not be entirely a musical. It doesn't have that many songs, but so when the songs are there, they are uh, sweet and make you think, the Polar Express could probably be done on stage as a musical someday. Like the hot, 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 we got it, hot, hot chocolate. The hot chocolates song, most entertaining song in the entire movie, bar none. And love the tap dance rhythm to it, making hot chocolates a essential whenever you put on the Polar Express, and also the song about uh, about Christmas that Hero Girl and Billy sing together. Oh, that is right from the heart. And and the journey that the train goes onto the North Pole is fraught with perils, especially when the characters needed to get past a herd of 1 million migrating caribou and to escape a cracking frozen lake. And you are on the edge of your seat because you're like, shit, if this trainer crashes on this journey, or if anything happens, the kids could die. Alan Silvestria's score for the film is just as sweet sounding as the songs. The theme, da 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 da. Yeah, that theme does play 10 times in the movie, and it is so awesome. And the ending uh, is bittersweet, where Billy is the one person who can hear the bell for the rest of his life. But his parents, sister, and his friends, well, at some point don't hear the bell any longer because they outgrow their belief in Santa, but he consistently believes. So there you have it, kids. Even when you reach adulthood, never lose your belief in Santa because he won't let you down. So overall, the Polar Express is such a excellent Christmas movie, and it's one of the animated masterpieces of 2004, just like a Shrek 2 and The Incredibles and the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. I give the Polar Express 5 stars out of 5. Best movie ever. So yeah, Robert Zemeckis, why did you have to stop making classic movies like this, pal? Just what happened? Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And what are your thoughts on the Polar Express? Are you with me and agree it's one of the best Christmas movies out there, and certainly one of Robert Zemeckis' best? Please comments and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll see you all next time. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.